All right, quick video on a Nest 2020. I have to do the finger so you can get it. Smoke detector. We're going to take it apart. This is one of those smoke detectors that's connected, so you probably get like emailed or texted or called maybe even when it goes off. So let's. All right, there it is. I already took off the 4 screws that were just standard Phillips screws, and here is the back. It's got different compartments. Sometimes these contain Americium 242, 248. I forget which. I think it's 242. Nonetheless, it's radioactive material, so you have supposed to dispose of these properly. This one was just thrown in the dump. So I grabbed it and I said, you know what, that'd be kind of cool to take apart. Okay, so anyways, we're here. I'm gonna take these compartments are separate, so I'm gonna unscrew them and I'll be right back. You're not gonna want to watch me unscrew them. So I'll do that and then I'll be right back. All right, I was able to. I haven't really looked actually. I just kind of pulled that up. Of course, it has to be in compartments. These like half come off. Come on. Okay. That's what we got so far. I'm guessing that's the cloud chamber with the radioactive material above it. Let me see if I can. Is there more to pull this out? Is the question. I'm. Yeah, there's some more screws. I can see them. Let me undo those, and I'm going to try to pop into these boxes. I'll be right back. Okay. There's a couple of Phillips head. Lower compartment. All right, it's got a little switch. This looks like it's a power part. Let me put this phone down for a sec. Trying to pull everything off, but it's just like ripping off. Oh. All right. Gosh, there's like so many chambers. All right, so I got more freed. Um, let me pull this apart, and I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, so this must be the buzzer. Yeah, look at speaker leads. So the buzzer or the speaker is right. Yeah, look at the screws are all attracted to it because it's magnet. And then this. Oh, there is still one lingering Phillips head. Yeah. Didn't mean to make you sit for that. Sorry. I'm trying to make these videos quicker. Well, too bad we can't get to this because this has to come out, is my guess. So let me try to free that and I'll be back. All right, so got everything out of that. It took a lot of work, actually. There's all these panels and plates, and took all these off of that. You can see there was like a million of these little compartments. So I do not see like a warning griping about radioactive waste, but this does have some suspect looking cages. Like that. Oh yeah, look at that. But this may use light instead of radioactive. Oh, look at that disc. I'm going to get my Geiger counter, and we are going to do some. We're going to check it out. But it should give me a warning if it was radioactive. So let me get the Geiger counter. This is a power board. Look at that beautiful. I think that's a voltage regulator of sorts. This board here is worth more. There is ICs peppered throughout. I gotta open this. The cat, calling the kettle black. Cat going the kettle black? No, cat curiosity there. I see a Nest symbol. Some sort of smoke detection, but usually there's a radioactivity warning. Pending. I'm gonna get the radioactive, the Geiger counter. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here's the parts that we liberated, and this is my Geiger counter. So, I'll show you how that works in a second. I just have to plug it in. This requires being plugged in and out multiple times. Let me pause. I'm going to bring them my... Well, I don't have my laptop. I guess I can't do that. You have to plug it in. And then we're going to see. All right, there we go. So on the face, see STA safe. That means it's safe. It's going to be, that's when it runs into radiation. So you're going to run into that here and there. Go to the different parts. And if that is Americium, it will jump up. I'm not seeing any, so I think this is not, this is a non-radioactive, almost that. And you'd get reaction, right? Not getting any reaction. I'm going to bring over a piece of Americium that I have, and then we're gonna see the difference. All right, I brought over some Americium right here. That is, let me put it down. That is a bead of Americium. Let's put this in front of the detector. I mean, it gives off very little, but let's lift it. Let's put it near the... It's going up, and then it stopped. All right, let's do this. Better yet, let's take it out of the glass, because the glass will actually slow some of this radiation. So I'm going to open this up. Hold. All right, there is the Americium. Let me re-plug in the detector because it likes to be powered on and off. There is our Americium. And here is the detector. You can see it's at... You know what's interesting? It just is not changing a lot. Let me flip this around. I don't like to touch it a lot. Oh yeah, that's why. Because it was shielded with all that metal. Now watch. So we're going to quickly... That STA is going to go from safe to unsafe relatively soon. And you can just hear the radiations. Unsafe. So we've hit the mode of unsafe. So you can see that little pellet of Americium right there is now exposed. When it was turned over, it couldn't... Oh, my detector goes off after a while. So yeah, this is something you want to, be aware of. But that's in every smoke detector. And I do not see it in this one, though, interestingly enough. This, I think, has a different technology. Forget the name of it. Um, so we do not have. There would be a big fat radioactive warning. I took this off of the other side of the board here, and you know what it was? It was the battery. It wasn't anything suspect. There's just a microchip in there, and this. I believe that's just the buzzer, the bzz. But the detector, I believe, is here. So I don't see. I don't. I think it's This uses smoke and light, or light to detect smoke. Um, Anyways, there's our chip. This is a decent board. You know, take the battery off. Obviously, that has to come off. I'll take this off and clear off this. But this gold here, and you've got a fair amount of chips. You've got a. I think that's a crystal oscillator, actually, of some sort. Could be wrong. Not sure on that, but and there's a bunch of other ICs. I see one, two, well, three, four, four flat packs, and then there's other assorted various ones. There's one over here. Yeah. So it's a decent board. This is just a power board. This is a low end board. So that's going to go into your low end boards. You know, you probably just want to depopulate it for what you can, and there really isn't much. I think a transistor and that's really a transformer. It's got some copper in it, but not really much. This board would probably go, once you get some of the material off and make it look pretty, a high grade peripheral. Now this is what I thought the Americium was right in there, but that looks like it's just like a clear glass mirror, and that went on top of there. So it uses light to detect smoke, not Americium. Americium, there you are. So just for future reference, I'm getting radiated as we speak. But if you bring the detector far away, it just doesn't. There isn't as much. But you go close to these, and you can hear the radioactivity. That thing, unsafe. It's immediately up to unsafe. Lots of rads there. Uh-oh. It's just going up and up and up. All right. Probably not great leaving that out. So that's in my element collection. But I keep it far away from everything. Try not to handle it a ton. But this doesn't contain any. And so that's your Nest. Your Nest. Yeah. Anyways, well, thanks for yeah, thanks for watching the latest incarnate. Oh, still says unsafe. Still says unsafe radiation. It's going back. It's dropping though. Americium. Be careful.